Namaste, beautiful souls. This is the energy update for June. Let's see what's coming in. Entering into the month with a sense of peace, calm, feels a bit slow, the energies. You might feel like you've been thrown out of a whirlwind of May energies that were so up and down and intense solar flares. And so as you enter into June, there's a little pause after the strong swirling currents at the end of May. There is still strong solar flare energy coming in. So even though you might have a little pause and a moment of, it feels magnetic. It feels like a magnet pulling you down, like gravity. So the beginning of the month feels like 1st to the 4th of June is being so much energy and so much activity, and it's felt like just so much that it's been intense, meaning it's been a contraction of energy. And where there's been a contraction, it means massive learning, a lot of soul growth. You've had a lot that you've been learning and experiencing. Maybe it's been challenging, or maybe it's been absolutely wonderful. It'll be different for each one of you how you have integrated this strong energy of May, especially near the end of May with the solar flares. So what I'm seeing at the beginning of June, right at the end of May, beginning of June, is just an out-breath, a little expansion after the strong contraction of intense energy. So when there's a contraction, it means that you feel things more intensely. And when there's an expansion, it means that you feel things are flowing more with ease, and you feel a bit lighter, feel a bit more connected to your soul, connected with consciousness, with the truth. And so that's the feeling that's coming in. But I'm also getting a pain down the right arm. So what is that? There's been a lot of doing energy so the right side, right hand, like a lot of doing. And so what's showing itself, I'm seeing energy in the throat chakra, energy moving through the right side of the arm and the hand. And that's calling for needing some peace, just needing to have a break from the doing and rather stepping into some non-doing energies. And what that looks like is I'm seeing more people being called to nature, people saying no. You're allowed to say no, and really honoring yourself, honoring, no, that doesn't feel right. I don't want to do that. Okay, that's where I'll put my energy. Yes, I'll do that. So being more selective and discerning with your energy. So you're going to feel a bit more empowered at the beginning of the month with like choosing what you do and don't want to do and what you will and won't allow in. So that feels really good. Try to maintain that and harness that throughout the month. And then that will become a way of life, and it will become a part of you. So then what else I'm feeling is like a flittering. I'm seeing a lot of butterfly energy coming in. So those of you who are very ethereal, very light, very sensitive to the collective energies, I am seeing, like they're saying the words like washing over. So then it feels like, like the fifth, 6th, so we're going all the way to like the middle of June. There's like this washing over energy. I'm feeling like the ocean coming and washing and cleansing. Oh, there's good energy coming in. So it feels like this is going to be a cleansing time. A lot of fresh energy, like you're being washed, cleansed, cleared. So use that time to let go of anything that's been keeping you stuck and like magnet, like where you've been feeling gravity pulling you down. Use the element of water. So go to the ocean, swim, have showers, drink lots of water. Be aware that the element of water is very strongly available to you from like the 5th of June to about the around about the 18th of June, just feels like a constant cleansing and washing over. We've got a lot of the element of water supporting us. We've got the full moon on the 11th of June, and whoa, it feels powerful. Potent is the word the angels are using. They're saying, this is a strong one. You're going to feel it. So you're going to even feel the waters in your body. So you might feel, some of you might feel like bloating, or you might feel like you've picked up some extra weight, or you might feel like you're sweating more and releasing more, or crying more. Like water is connected to this full moon. And so it's very powerful, it's potent, it's moving the waters in your body, and you're made up of water. So you might feel, you might even, like your digestive system might be releasing more, you might be needing to go to the bathroom more, sweating more. Yeah, it feels like it's creating a good strong release. So you might need to drink more water during that time. And what is the theme of this moon with this water? Oh, emotional. It's an emotional moon. So the element of water is emotions, and that makes a lot of sense why the water's coming in so strong. And so you might feel more emotional, and just give yourself permission to observe and watch and notice each emotion, knowing that emotion is just energy and it's sensation. You can feel it in the body and observe it and witness it and allow it to flow through you. It wants to keep moving, so you don't need to attach to it or make it your own. Just know that it's an energy wave that's flowing and moving through you, and you're observing it. So with this full moon, you may feel more emotional, and that tool of being able to observe it and remember that it's just an energy wave. So the ups and downs are just energy waves, the peak and the trough, and you get to observe it, and it will pass through, and it doesn't need to knock you off your center. You can stay the awareness, observing it, and manage to stay in the peace and the center of it all. And emotions are wonderful. It makes you feel alive, makes you feel human. It's just when you attach to it and you make stories from it that it becomes challenging and harder, and it stays a bit longer. So that's a beautiful full moon energy. And then we see, so we've been taken all the way to the 18th with that washing energy. Then I'm getting like an overturn. So it could happen anytime from the mid-June to end June. It feels like there's an overturn. And what does this mean, angels? So it means that like old ways and patterns are, like people are standing up for themselves. Okay, so it might be that like someone in the government does something radical or different, and then the people stand up to it, or that whatever that person says, it's overturned. It's like it's changed. So it feels like people are standing up for themselves and in their power, and you don't have to use your words or fight. That lowers your frequency. But it's more about standing up for yourself by knowing who you are and coming into your heart and going, I am a soul having a human experience. I get to create what I want. I don't have to believe what everyone's telling me. I can believe what I want to believe. I can believe in love. I can believe in a new earth. I can bring in the positive frequency waves. I can be empowered and light. And so something that's negative gets overturned by light and like standing up for truth. Oh, June feels so positive and powerful. Yes, and then we've got the new moon round about the 25th of the month. What is the new moon bringing? Let's see, angels, show me. Oh, it feels very sparkly, golden light. I'm seeing lots of stars. I'm seeing a lot of angels coming in, and I'm hearing the whole frequency go higher. So we're going to have a lot of angelic support. Golden light means wisdom. So with this new moon, sit in stillness, meditate, and you will connect to the deep inner wisdom, the master that is within you, the infinite wisdom that you are able to access. So your intuition will be stronger. You'll sense things deeper with this new moon. And then with the sensing, you'll feel more aligned with your soul. and feeling more aligned with your soul, that's where you manifest. That's where you create. That's where you plant your seeds in the fertile soil of your heart so that you can create and experience more and more joy on this earth. So very powerful manifesting from your soul's intuition with this new moon in June. And then, I'm still seeing, so I'm seeing some solar action. I'm seeing stars. So I'm seeing some stuff happening with the planets, the stars, our sun. It feels quite powerful. Like we're really affected by what's happening with our planets and our sun this month of June. So really just like giving yourself everything that you need to nourish and nurture yourself. And how that looks is being able to bring your hands to your heart and say, what do I need today to help me through what I'm feeling, or to create more from my soul? What do I need? And making a deeper connection through your heart to your soul. Your soul is here in the present moment, every moment. And you have this opportunity right here, right now, to connect deeper to the truth of you. And from that place, you will be guided in how to support yourself each moment. Then I'm just getting a possibility. I'm getting fuzzy energy. So there could be like a technological hiccup. That's what they're saying. Technological hiccup. So however that unfolds, that's something that feels connected to the throat chakra. So it's to do with communication. So like a block or break in communication and not being able to hear. Something like that happens this month. And it's good because it feels like it releases old ways and liberates you to feel like you can speak your truth and you can connect in soulful ways with others. Just checking weather patterns now. The usual is what I'm getting. So I am getting waves. Like, yeah, bigger waves. So it feels like there could be like strong weather patterns in certain areas, but like it's microclimate. So it's like strange microclimate, intense weather. So it's like just in one little area, there's like massive storm out of nowhere. And then in another area, there's these winds that come out of nowhere, but it's just like tiny locations. That's what I'm being shown. How interesting. And what does that mean, angels? They're saying, look at your own patterns. It's all just a mirror of what's happening in your own world. So you have the collective that's going through bigger waves together and dissolving big collective themes. But also you have your own personal challenges and growth gifts and experiences and moments of expansion and realizations and connection to the truth and the light of what you are. And so when there's a few people in the same area having a similar vibration, it creates a weather pattern that's mirroring that energy. So if it's in one little area, but like a little location where many people have felt depressed or sad, and then all of a sudden there'll be this swirling wind and energy because the wind is going, it's time for change. You've been harnessing and sitting on the sadness, but now we're shifting it into joy. We're shifting it into connecting with others and feeling the love. And so this is what I'm being shown. That the weather is supporting us to shift and change from things we're getting stuck in. And I am still being shown later on this year that there's this high possibility of these 5 earthquakes that happen in different areas of the world that create these ripples in the ocean, which creates a frequency where we all need to come together in love and support one another. And it's like humanity comes into the heart again, and we're just in a vibration of love. So still checking that, it still feels like it's like quite a bigger chance that could happen this year. And it's all about bringing us back through the infinity. So the angels are showing me the infinity, which is the 8 lying on its side. And they show me, so we go from one side of the infinity through the center point, which is consciousness, oneness, unity. And then we go to the other side, and then we come back and around. So we keep moving like that in this beautiful third dimension, because the third dimension is all about learning through the polarity, having different experience of different emotions and different thought patterns, and so we have these movements through the different polarities, and we always have to pass through to unity in order to go to the other side of the pole. And that's what the angels really want you to hear, is that you always have a moment back in presence, back home, in God, in oneness, in unity, before you experience the other side of the polarity. And you can make that oneness, that unity, expand longer, wider, and further. And you can make your infinite movement from one side to the other less dramatic by choosing to consciously live and be more and more in the present moment. Invite yourself now to be here in presence. Bring all awareness into your body. Notice sensations in your body. Notice the energy in your body. There you are. That's you. Consciousness, living, vibrating in a body, getting to be a human, getting to have this miracle of an experience. There you are. Maintain this awareness, and you will stay more and more in the presence, the infinite, the beautiful light that you are. Oh wow, I've totally moved. How interesting. Wow, that's such amazing energy. So, just take a moment to let all of that integrate. You might want to listen to this a few times. Please share it with others to give them support for what's coming up this month. And you've got some tools in there from the angels and how to support yourself. And of course, I'll be channeling mini energy updates and spiritual tools and messages from the angels throughout the month. This is just a lovely overview to give you that nourishment and support before we enter into the month. So thank you for being here. Please add some hearts and shares and let me know how you're doing. I love you, my community. You mean the world to me. Really, you do. So thank you for being here. And on the 11th of June, this beautiful full moon, I am going to be channeling the angels, and I've got a very special guest, Melissa Minish, who works with science and spirituality, and she bridges them, brings them together. So we're going to activate miracles in the group session. So come and join me. It's the group channeling and meditation session, which is every 11th of the month. I'd love you to join. And also I've got the Sacred Circle, which is a 1-hour group session where you can come and ask questions and I'll channel answers, and I channel a profound, deep meditation. So that is called Sacred Circle, and I'll include the link below so that you can join. I've got 2 of them coming up. One is on the 2nd of June and one is on the 1st of July. And then, beautiful souls, I have the most profound course, Reiki. Reiki level 1 is where I attune you to open you up as a channel so that you can channel higher frequency light. Then you learn about your chakras so that you can understand how you experience life and how you can clear and release anything that's blocking you from the abundance and from the limitless creating energy that you actually have. And so much more. There's so much. Have a read through it. I'll include the link below. So I'm just double checking that's everything I'm here to share right now. I'm getting a yes. So I'm going to beam you some Reiki right now. Close your eyes and receive. This is the light to remind you of the light that you are. You may see it through your closed eyes. You may feel it in your body. May it heal you. May it bring you back to wholeness and connect you to your inner guidance, your soul. Beautiful. You have received deeply. Thank you. Namaste.